So you're looking to learn a new language, but you have no one to practice your language with? Well, stick around because I'm about to show you the coolest thing online to practice languages with other people. I've heard it all, from saying, "Oh Jag, I have no one to practice with. Oh Jag, there's no one around me that knows the language that I'm trying to learn. Oh Jag, there's no one that lives with me who speaks the language that I want to practice." Well, I've got the solution for you, and it's time to stop making excuses and start finding solutions. So here I'm going to show you a quick video tutorial on how to use a website called Conversation Exchange. Now, this website is amazing. It has so much good content that you could take advantage of, and so many profiles that you can contact in order to practice the language that you're trying to practice. So let's get on with the video, and I'll see you on my laptop. So in order to start the process for starting the conversation exchange between you and another person, you want to go on to Google. Then I want you to type in conversation exchange. You could either type that in at the top or within the Google. Here you want to click on the first link, so it's conversationexchange.com, and you'll see a bunch of options. At the top you'll see the login option right there as I showed. So you go ahead and click login. It's going to ask you to either put your email address and your password, or you're going to have to register. So if you haven't registered, go ahead and register. When you sign in, you're going to see either your inbox or search. So for me, it was the inbox. I went to the top and clicked search. And here we can see that it asks you to describe your language partner. So if you're trying to find someone that speaks French fluently and that's learning English, you want to adjust your settings according to what you want to find. So currently the way the settings are, I'm going to be finding someone that speaks native French and they are learning English. I also set the chat software to Skype. So in order to practice, I'm going to be sending a message to one of these people here by clicking on the blue letter at the top there, and I would essentially tell them that, hey, I'm a native English speaker and I'm learning French. Would you want to do an exchange? And usually I tend to give them my username for my Skype, and that way they can just contact me directly on Skype, and then we get to talking. There's no time wasted. So once you've contacted a few people and once you receive some messages back from a few people on Skype, you could set up times that work for both you and the other person that you're trying to talk with in order to practice your speaking. Now typically what I usually say to the other person is that, hey, we can do 15 minutes in English and 15 minutes in the language that I'm trying to learn, and we're both going to speak that language. The reason for this is that you want to make sure you're practicing and hearing and listening in the language that you're trying to practice. Also in this way, native speakers will always use expressions and different types of wording that you might not be familiar with. So this is an opportunity to learn. Essentially what you want to do is you want to make mistakes. You want to listen carefully to what the native speaker is saying, and if you don't understand something, make sure you always ask. On this channel, I'm actually going to be sharing a lot of my Skype conversations with people from Conversation Exchange that I found on this website. So honestly, it's a really good resource to practice. During the summer, I think I'm going to be practicing almost every day with native speakers in French, in Spanish, and in Mandarin. So honestly, make the most of this website. It's free, and all you have to do is give up a little bit of your time in order to do some language learning with the native speaker. It's amazing, the power, the sheer power of this website amazes me, and you should really look into it. Now, if you enjoyed this video, which I know you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, comment, holla back at your boy like always, and I'll be back with some new fire in the future. See you in the next video.